Some insane plyometrics. Rocking the 45-pound weighted vest. This one, I've been liking it. I've been liking the weighted vest for the workouts here. The only thing that's annoying is you can't really be seeing the muscles going on as much, but that's all right. It's still gonna be a crazy good workout. So let's get this party started right here. And the bass keeps running. All right. So I'm gonna start with a little warm up here. So I've been noticing for the past couple of days of, so it's gonna be my third day using the weighted vest. Big thing is, you can't be like whoop, 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 like bouncing too much, because this thing be moving up and down. So really try to like stay stable in the core area. Whoa, that way this doesn't be bouncing up and down. But the extra 45 pounds definitely makes things more intense. You know, I'm used to my body feeling much lighter. So right now, doing the workout as a 220 pound guy. So my muscles and everything, whole body is like, dude, what the heck happened? How did you get overweight? But I feel like my muscles are responding well, like leg definition coming in pretty good. But yeah, I knew the moment that I put the 45-pound vest on and I started doing workouts with it, I was like, I'm gonna have to keep doing this. Because with the yoga workout, I was like, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought with the weighted vest. And then with the cardio yesterday, it was certainly more challenging. But I was like, uh-oh, this is the new normal right here of being 45 pounds heavier. But it's nice because this routine, I was starting to feel like my body was adapting to it. So now, with this extra layer of intensity here, it's definitely starting to re-trigger the body to be like, all right, we gotta start growing, start making some changes. So my thinking is using this for a couple weeks, and then we're gonna be switching to a different plyometric cardio-based workout routine. Or if anything, next week, probably switching to a different routine, because I'm gonna be traveling a little bit, so I don't wanna have to worry about carrying this thing if it gets dirty or whatever. So yeah, next week we'll do a new routine. All right, so still warming up the body here. It's a very beautiful morning right now. It's not super hot out. Previous morning it was crazy how hot it felt at like 7 a.m. Still gonna be a lot of sweating, but not as much as yesterday and the day before. Oh yeah, and it's Friday. I don't know if y'all got plans, doing any fun stuff over the weekend, but yeah, I'm looking forward to having a couple days break, just being able to focus on editing some more YouTube videos and everything. Got some good content coming out for y'all. So almost done the warm up here. Haven't even started the real workout yet. Feeling it in the calves. Andy, Spirit, yeah, that's I agree. Wait, you saying like Spirit, like that horse from that cartoon? Feeling it in the calves already, starting to warm up, getting the blood flow going. Excuse me. Doing some imaginary jump ropes here. So we're gonna do one more round of all those moves, and that'll wrap up the warm-up. We'll get into some stretches. So I've noticed with my body at least, like I could do squats, lunges, all these different things, but the plyometric style workouts out here get the, at least for me, I notice like the best results for the legs. My thinking is like, you know, with these types of movements, you're kind of playing into the strengths of how our legs were designed. All right, starting to feel the sweat forming. Working. Just the warm up, baby. Just the warm up right here. Can't be getting tired now. And not on the menu. Exercise every day, body will be healthy. Oh yeah, you got that right. And if your body's crazy sore, by all means, you know, take a day to recover. But yeah, the more days I'm able to work out during the week, the better I feel. More productive the week is, and faster, shorter it takes to get to the results that you want. For some people, in order to get the physique results that they need, or that they want at least, they just gotta do more. Yeah, they just gotta do more. I had people, they're like, yo bro, what do you do for calves? Like, looks like you got some good calf genetics. And I'm like, nah, I just train my calves. You know, calf raises. And then I asked them, like, what do you do for your calf workout? They're like, yeah, I just do calf raises as well. I'm like, all right, well, how many times this week have you trained calves? They're like, I'm training it today. And I'm like, all right, what about the week before? They're like, I didn't get to train them the week before. I was like, what about the week before that? They're like, oh yeah, I got to train them, but the week before that week, it was kind of like a workout, wasn't that good. I was like, all right, so this month, you've only worked your calves 3 times, but if we don't include the crappy workout, it's only been about 2 times this month. They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, this is my 2nd time training calves this week. So, assuming I train calves twice a week every week, my 1 week is equivalent to your 1 month. My 2nd week is equivalent to 2 months. After 1 month, I've trained my calves 4 months worth compared to you. So sometimes it's like, just don't be delaying the work that you got to do. Maybe the work that you're doing is a good start, but maybe now's the opportunity to ramp it up, do a little more. All right, we're about to get into some stretches here before starting the real workout. Ooh, these legs are feeling it from yesterday's workout. I'm tempted to just not wear the weighted vest for the rest of this workout. What do you guys think? Keep the weighted vest on or take it off? Oh, you know what I can do? Make one of those YouTube polls, put it on the live stream here. There we go. Whew, just stretching these hamstrings here. And let's see. Should I keep on 45 pounds weighted vest? Let's see. Keep it on. Take it off. There we go. Doing a little bit of Goku stretch here. All right. Gotta stretch out the hips on this side here as well. Yeah, I was always telling people, if you got any types of lower back pain, hip pain, but mainly lower back pain. It might just be that you got very tight hips. So if you work on opening up those hips, getting better at split, for example, you'll notice that lower back pain go away. 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. Tight hip flexors, tight groin. As you know, we sit a lot. I'm sitting like all the time, especially at work. That sitting position tightens up the hips. And then when you stand up, those tight hips pull on the lower back, makes it makes that pain happen back there. This is a good stretch right here for the hips, for the groin. Almost done with the stretch for the warm-up. Gotta waking up the spine a little bit here. Oh, we got 50-50 on the pole. Oh man. All right. We're keeping the vest on by default. Or, no, we're keeping the vest on by default. That's what's happening. Keeping it on. Get these gains going. Next week, won't be bringing the vest, so while we have it, we're going to be wearing it. That's what I'm telling myself. I came out here wearing the weighted vest. We're going to keep the weighted vest on. All right, we're going to start this workout any moment here. Anyone punish me? No, I just be punishing myself. Do better, improve. Push harder, get that physique going. Wake up earlier, eat more protein. All right, taking the glasses off because I'm gonna be breaking a sweat. All right, superhero landings. Let's go. Ooh. Feeling it. Oh, get out of here, mosquito, bitch. All right. Ooh. 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 Trying to remember to keep that core nice and tight. Ooh. Oh, man. All right. Gonna be working the glutes like crazy here for this one. Ooh. 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 Gotta keep that core tight. Working those abs. Gotta adjust the merchandise down there. This is a fun one for shoulders and abs. A little combo. Cool, so we're at about 167 calories burned so far with this workout. We're aiming for about 300 by the end here. Favorite superhero style, looking cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, superhero landing is a fun one. Getting that twist, that twisting motion as well. Kind of working the abs. It's like a plyometric lunge happening. It's like you're doing lunges, but it doesn't feel like lunges. Keeping the core tight. Cool, I'm happy that I'm keeping the vest on right now. It's definitely making this workout feel worth doing. Not that the other ones I don't feel it's worth doing, but this one definitely feeling dialed up intensity. So we're almost at 200 calories burned already. Whew. I like this exercise. It's like you're skiing. I like skiing, so anything that can help me get better at that. How's everyone's Friday going so far? Got one more round of that craziness. Also want to say, I feel like we got some new people here in the live stream. So if you're here watching, I want to invite you to support the channel by subscribing and joining the community. We got a lot of amazing people here in the chat that be hopping in on the live streams. We're all here encouraging one another, getting the best shape of our lives, and I'm here to guide you on that journey. Whew. Don't worry, you don't gotta be doing the crazy stuff that I'm doing here. I'm just doing this because it's where I'm at in my journey. But you can get in the best shape of your life without needing to do insane workouts or spending hours in the gym. You don't gotta go on the starving diets. Yeah, I'm a big believer in spending about like 45, 60 minutes in the gym max. I think you should still eat the foods you like and have a social life while getting in shape. you gotta be smart about it, you gotta have a plan. And that's what I'm here to do. Give you guys that plan, that blueprint. Takes all the guesswork out. All you gotta do, listen to Alec. That's what my clients be saying. That's the mantra. Whenever they face some challenges or doubts, they're like, just listen to Alec. Just listen to Alec. Trust me. You listen, you'll get those results. All right, we're doing a little Broadway run. I like this one, it's fun. It reminds me of when I used to play football in high school. I sucked at playing football in high school, but it reminds me of those challenging workouts, that growth phase. Quite literally becoming a new person. It's the challenges that make you stronger. It's the challenges that force that weaker version of yourself to die and leave your body so that you can have more space for the truest version of yourself. It's almost like how reptiles or bugs and crabs, they got that exoskeleton, they got that outer layer, they got to shed that off in order to grow. And our ego, that portion within ourselves, you can't keep that exterior growth, or no, that internal growth. You got to shed that old identity. It's not about changing it. You got to kill it off. It's not me anymore. Get rid of it. Crabs, reptiles, when they shed that skin, they can't keep it on. They'll get sick. They'll die if they don't shed that exterior to give themselves the space to grow. So you got to not just change it, not just give yourself a little more space. You got to identify that and kill it. Ways you can do that is you ask yourself, like, what would the better version of myself do in this situation? Your brain will give you the answer. Every day, watching, oh, you're moving, sweating. Oh yeah, I got you, brother. Is this to reduce weight? Yes, right now. Definitely more on like fat loss journey. But I've got videos on how to build muscle as well. All right, doing some standing obliques here. Gonna focus on the right side. For the second round, focus on the left side. But all that stuff I was talking about with the that ego death, killing the old identity. You can think about it with people who've quit addictions Some of them keep the label of I'm an addict because with that change in identity, they know that they can't put themselves in certain situations. And I know a lot of people, they talk down on that, where it's like you shouldn't be labeling yourself as an addict. However, with that label comes assumptions, which means, yeah, if I am around XYZ scenario, I'm prone to doing XYZ behavior. Therefore, in order to not do that behavior, I can't be in that environment. So, sure, like ideally it would be best to not even have the label of being an addict and not feel chained to certain behaviors when in certain situations, but everyone can potentially exhibit any type of behavior if put in the right circumstance. So ideally, just don't put yourself in those circumstances. However, you can use that to your advantage, where if you want to do a certain behavior, you set up your environment so that it encourages said behavior. But it all, again, comes back to identity. One person is maybe perfectly fine being in a bar. They're not an addict, they just don't drink. They could be in a bar and they don't feel tempted. Another person will be in a bar, they're like, no, I'll get a drink. I'll have 2 or 3 drinks. But then that's it for them. And then another person, they know they shouldn't. They're in a situation, they try not to, they have a drink. Next thing they know, they're plastered and they're acting like a fool. But again, identity, it's, if they truly wanted to change, like let's say someone who used to be a smoker and they don't smoke anymore, they no longer identify as a smoker. Hey, you want to go out, you want to smoke? Nah, I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. Like someone asked me, like, oh, do you smoke cigarettes? It's like, no, I don't. I'm not. But in certain circumstances, getting a couple beverages going, alcoholic beverages, I'll find myself taking a drag or 2. But outside of that circumstance, I don't feel the desire, the draw to smoke any cigarettes. So when you are on the journey of changing your body, getting in shape, you literally have to change yourself. The version of you that brought you to where you're at is not going to be the version of you to bring you to where you want to go. Now, unless you are doing certain things that are giving you the results that you know you need to start to gain in order to reach the end result, like let's say you're doing the workouts, let's say you're subscribed, you're watching the videos, you're following, you're doing what Alex says, and you're losing like a pound or like 2 pounds every 2 weeks. It might take you 18 weeks to get to your goal. But as long as you're losing that pound every week, you know that as long as I stick with this behavior, I will get to the end results. But the actions that got you to the place that you don't want to be, you can't be doing those actions to get to where you do want to be. I mean, it's like if someone's trying to improve their spending habits, they can't be spending more than they make. That's just like foundational finance right there. So that means they shouldn't be going out at certain times during the day. They shouldn't be buying certain things. They should be cooking their own food. So all that I'm trying to get at here is you got to ask yourself, what would the version of you that you want to be do in a certain situation? What would they do to prevent themselves from being in a situation? What would they do to set themselves up for success? What would they do to make it easier, to make it a no-brainer to work out or eat the foods that they gotta eat? What people would they stop talking to? Who would they start talking to? Are they going to be listening to certain influencers online? Are they going to stop watching certain videos? What videos do they got to start watching? What music should you be listening to? How should you be preparing the night before when going to bed? Yeah, the more of those kinds of questions you can ask yourself, the more the brain will start to find the path to success there. A cool trick that I've heard of is you ask yourself what you would need to do in order to not succeed. You know, if you wanted to totally fail, just ruin your life altogether, what would that look like? What would you need to do? You'd be surprised some of the answers. Like if you wanted to be in the worst shape possible, just like terrible health, just a slob, just fat and just disgusting. I'm not saying that being fat is disgusting, but I'm just saying in this example, what would you need to do to be just a disgusting slop? It might involve just overeating. Eating to the point where you are just absolutely full and you feel sluggish and slow and tired. Eating high sugary foods. Drinking your calories, so like juices, sodas, beer, wine. Sitting for as long as you can. Sleeping in for as long as you can. Doing as little movement as possible. Not working out at all. And then when it comes to figuring out what you do got to do, quite literally, you could just invert it. So instead of overeating, eating to the point where you feel satisfied, and then stopping. You don't got to eat till you're full. Eating high protein foods. Avoiding calories from liquids, juices, sauces, beer, wine. Getting in as much movement as possible. Sorry, one second. Sleeping the right amount of hours, going to bed early, waking up early. Working out, sweating at least once a day, you know. Oh, what's going on, champion? Hard for you to control the breathing. I would say you could try getting into yoga first. At least for me, I found lifting weights. Well, lifting weights helps me to not want to drink alcohol. If you were to slowly improve your cardio, you might find that you don't want to smoke anymore because it's going to directly impact how good your cardio gets. Movements are simple. Breath does not compromise the movement. Yeah, let's go metric 6. Susanna, what's going on? Training for Police Academy. Yeah, with the weighted vest, right? It looks like a bulletproof vest. All right. So we just are wrapping up the workout now, doing some stretches here. But yeah, the workout's fun with the weighted vest here. You guys had me monologuing earlier. Yeah, with these types of workouts, it's important to stretch out that groin, hip flexor area. Yeah, I hope everyone's Friday is going great. I hope you all got fun plans for the weekend. So anyway, this weighted vest really helps with the stretches here. It feels like someone's kind of like pressing you down. So I'm going to jump in that pool right there. It's a little reward for finishing such a crazy workout. Yeah, normally throughout the live stream, I'm always like encouraging y'all and inviting y'all to show that support by hitting the subscribe button. I got full-length videos talking about how to get in the best shape of your life, whether you're looking to burn fat or build muscle. You know, I got the videos that'll help you out with either of those things. Come on, there we go. All right, let's see what the ab results looking like. You know, with the weighted vest, I don't feel like I'm working my abs as much. All right. Yeah, getting a bit blockier there. Ooh, this thing is just covered in sweat right here. Let's see. Toss that to the side there. Inspiration Police Academy, yeah. Not drink alcohol, only smoke. I mean, if you can cut out the smoking as well, I'll be feeling better. Do a flip. Ooh. You want me to do, I can do a flip in the pool. Do a front flip. Let's see. Nice, all right. 430 calories burned on that workout there. Let's see. Yeah, we got time for some fun in the pool here. If I do a flip, you gotta subscribe. Ooh, hair's looking crazy back there. Yeah, I like to do, I call it a delayed front flip. I jump, I go, and it's like, oh, he's gonna dive in, and then last second, front flip. I kind of spoiled it there. I should have just told you what I call it and then just leave it at that. All right, give me 1 second. Got to get the swimming attire on. All right, let's see. Whew, I'm looking forward to that protein shake. The protein shake that I unfortunately have not prepared. I don't think I've gotten it ready yet, which is annoying because if you want to know the trick for making a really good protein shake, you prepare beforehand. You do the scoops, shake it up, let it sit for a little bit, and shake it up again. You're gonna have really good, like, nice consistency for the protein shake there. Try a super chat. Doing at 5K. No, I said 10K. Yo, what's going on, Krishna? But yeah, when we get to 10K, I'll be doing a flip. Do a little special episode, front flips, back flips, you name it. All right, but for here, we're gonna be doing front flip into the pool. Nice, feeling pretty good. It's gonna count as my bath for the day. No, I'm just playing. Whew. Yeah, it feels good. Got a good workout in. Got a good little dip in the pool going. Getting some of the ab definition going there. Yeah, I just gotta stay disciplined with the calories. Yesterday went over a bit. I think it's just my body feeling the need to get the extra calories, carbs in, just because of using the weighted vest there. Got a couple tricks that I'm going to implement to keep my appetite down, increase my satiation with eating food. Let's see, time. All right, we're doing pretty good with time. So, I got a couple tricks I'm going to be implementing for that. I was even thinking of making a whole video, like an explanation video, talking about how to feel fuller longer and increase your satiety or satiation. That way, when you're eating less food to lose weight, you're going to be feeling fuller from that food, and you're going to be feeling fuller for longer. I've got a bunch of tactics and things. So if you want to see that, if you're looking to lose weight, definitely make sure to watch. And of course, I'll be coming out with a complimentary video to that as well, helping you to find ways to easily increase the amount of protein and calories that you're eating if you're looking to bulk up a little bit. So, like I said, if you're trying to lose weight, burn fat, build muscle, I got full-length videos talking about that. You just got to make sure to be subscribed. Then check out the playlist on my channel there. Physique so athletic, or aesthetic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'd be aiming for there. Personal pool? Yeah, no, it's not like a community pool or nothing like that. Need a hair transplant. What? No, my hair, it just goes up like that. Like, it's not receding or nothing. Maybe here it is. It's going up a little higher, but it's just because my hair is all super pushed back. No, he doesn't. Yeah, right. The hair is looking good. But I always appreciate having y'all here for the workouts. I want to invite you to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. That way, when I come out with those future videos, you can be here to watch them. But the thing that I've actually been finding better about, when it comes to hitting the subscribe button, like the biggest benefit is, you know, being part of this amazing community of fellow people that are here for the workouts. You also get to, you know, find out when I'm doing another live stream or uploading more videos. But the big benefit that I've been encouraging, the big thing I've been pointing out when it comes to hitting subscribe is that when you are subscribed, if you have questions and you comment on the videos, I'll be more likely to see the comments, because I think YouTube, they're like, oh, you know, like someone who subscribed to your channel, they commented on a video, you know, you should check it out. Because I've had times where people that are not subscribed, they'll comment, and like YouTube just like won't like they won't push the notification as hard. And I'm like, what the, like I want to see every comment. Like, don't be holding back, YouTube, from showing me the comments over here. So if you're watching the videos and you got questions, it just means it means I need to do a better job of explaining the concepts. So if you got questions, you know, ask them, but also make sure to be subscribed so that I'll be notified. I'll see the comment and I'll be able to respond back to it. Like, I don't be ignoring comments. Like, I do my best to acknowledge every comment that is made. So if you notice, like, oh, he's not replied to this question I've asked for a while, it's just because YouTube's not pushing that out. So if you don't see I'm answering back, just comment, make another, like a new comment, or go to a different video, ask a comment, or better yet, you know, you hop in the live stream, you ask here. I'm seeing them live. So looking majestic. Oh, yeah. Oh, the physique. Okay. DA, I didn't get a chance to see your comment. You took it away. But that is it for the workout for today. Gonna be going inside, getting a protein shake, and getting ready for work. But it's Friday, baby. It's Friday. You know, we're gonna be wrapping up. Yeah, good and happy day to yourself as well, brother. Let's transform, Super Saiyan. Yeah. And I just checked the poll as well. Looks like everyone was in agreement for the most part, keeping the weighted vest on. And I'm happy I did. Towards the end there, I was not as focused on the workout as, like, you know, I'll admit I wasn't as focused on the workout as I should have been. But you guys had me going on a good little rant there. So when I get those moments of being in like coaching mode, I would rather lean into that, because I see that as a way of being able to directly serve all of y'all. And yeah, it might be a thing where it's like, well, Alec, you're just talking about mindset stuff. Mindset is 100% of the game here, especially with fitness. You know, you wake up in the morning, you told yourself the night before, I'm gonna get up early and go to the gym, and then you wake up. And boy, oh boy, how in the world is that bed more comfortable now than it was last night? You know, like feeling a little chilly, but also like a little comforted as well under those blankets. And your mind starts saying, well, maybe you can stay in bed 5 minutes later, 5 minutes longer. You know, maybe the gym could be a later in the day activity. It's like, that's that mindset that will have you at the end of the day be like, well, it's late, I'm feeling tired, just got to do the gym tomorrow. Like, the mindset is where it'll make or break you with your fitness. Because the things you got to do, it's not complicated. Like, I talk about it in the videos, and at times I even doubt it sometimes. I'm like, am I missing something? It's like, no, you're not. It's really not complicated. It's just 100% a matter of, like, are you doing the things you need to do in order to get to the result that you want to get? And to keep it simple, it's like, if you want to put on weight, you know, build more muscle, you got to eat a little bit more calories than you're burning off every day. You got to make sure you're hitting your protein goal. And I got full-length videos talking about how to calculate those things. If you're looking to burn fat, you got to be eating a little bit less than what you're burning off every day. That way you're burning off more than you're taking in. And on top of that, you still should be hitting your protein goal. Now, for physique stuff, it does get a little bit more intricate, but If you're trying to work a specific muscle, if you want to get a specific result, you just have to work that muscle more. pretty simple. If it's sore and you can't really work it out, then let it rest. But like with calves, people are like, what do you do what's the secret for calves? It's like, you have to just train them more. My secret is I just train them more. No cutting corners. Like, I mean, when it comes to like the techniques for lifting weights, I haven't gotten it down as simple as the calories and protein for putting on more muscle or burning more fat. There are some more nuances with lifting weights, but it's like basic exercises, compound lifts you could do, like honestly, like a lot of workouts you find online, like as long as it's not someone trying to teach you how to do inverted bicep curls, some crazy maneuver, like just do the basic moves. And I like to aim for 16 to 20 reps, feeling that burn, and to the point of fatigue or failure as well. Friday the 13th, watch out. Oh, it's the 6th. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Lars? It's not even the 13th. All right, well, yeah, I'm going to end the live stream here because I was going to try to carry this weighted vest while also carrying the phone, but it's going to be a little difficult. But I always appreciate having you all here for the workout. I do hope for those of you who are new here that are not subscribed, that you decide to join the community, hit that subscribe button, show that support, hit and subscribe. Could be the first step taken towards reaching your dream physique. It could be, and it's free. It takes half a second to hit that subscribe button. So, go ahead and do that. All right, yeah, champion, yeah, go, like and sub, y'all. So, do that. If you're watching my videos that I got uploaded, you got questions, ask them. It just means, if you got questions, it just means I got to do a better job of explaining things. So, I do hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Go out, go sweat, drink your protein shakes, and come join the community. We're out here having fun, getting in shape, talking about my hairline, and I'm working on my tan, so we're getting that we're getting that going as well. Midwest, yeah. Oh yeah, no, we got some OGs here. I'm telling, like, do the things, I'm coming out with better videos, but like all the stuff I've been sharing in the videos and stuff, it's all stuff I've done, and it's all stuff I tell my clients to do. It's all stuff that works, gets people in shape. It's simple. You just gotta follow it. So go out, go sweat, drink protein shakes, enjoy your weekends. I'll be seeing you around, and ideally, I want to get a workout in tomorrow as well. So, if we do a workout, got to make sure to be subscribed. That way, you can be here for the next live stream. All right, guys, peace.